Your Appalachian great grandmother didn't trust the grocery store. And based on today's prices, maybe that's a lesson we forgot and we need to remember. For most Appalachian families in the 1800s and early 1900s, the grocery store was never meant to be the main food supply. It was a backup plan. Mountain families were expected to produce most of their food themselves. That meant big gardens every summer: corn, beans, potatoes, cabbage, turnips, anything that could grow well in mountain soil. Growing food was only half of the job. The real skill was preserving it so that your family could survive the winter. In the fall, families canned vegetables, fruit, dried apples. They filled cellars with potatoes, onions, cabbage. Nothing was ever wasted. Even fat became cooking grease. It was food security. Because in rural Appalachia, stores were small, far away, and they were often expensive, and people didn't have the cash to shop there. If the weather was bad, money was tight, you couldn't rely on the grocery stores to feed your family. A store might provide things like sugar, coffee, flour, and maybe luxury items that you didn't normally get. Most of the food that kept the family alive came from land in their pantry. Over time, a lot of those concerns went away with the changing of the culture and our reliance more on grocery stores and corporations to feed us. But when you look at grocery store prices today, some of the foods that we've relied on a lot are starting to feel like luxury items, like ground beef or chicken. I think ground beef is $6.99 to $7.99 a pound right now where we're at. Beef used to be the normal Sunday dinner in a lot of homes back in like the 80s and 90s. We used to have a roast every Sunday when I was a kid. Right now, with inflation, meat is a luxury item. So when older generations warned us about depending too much on the grocery store, they were remembering a time when survival meant you didn't depend on the grocery stores. You depended on yourself and your family. They made sure that the food supply didn't rely on somebody else's prices or the supply chain.